Board, I have advised her that though she wishes to speak, this is not the time. So if you have any questions, please direct them to me. What I would say that what happened here is an outrage. It is outrageous because the Commissioner of Police was questioned not as a person from whom the officers wanted information, but she was cautioned. And we all know, or we should know, that a caution is administered to a person against whom the officer has reasonable grounds to suspect the person has committed an offense. I sat through with my junior, Mr. Warner, the interview of the commissioner. And at the end of this interview, it was pellucidly clear that there was not one drop of evidence against the commissioner. So the burning question, which I would like answered, is who is the senior officer that authorized the arrest of the commissioner of police on material that did not establish grounds to suspect? And certain aspects of that interview were unfair to the commissioner. For example, I'll just give you one example. She was asked, or she was told, that the investigating officer had, and may I say here, it's rather odd that it was a very junior officer interrogating the commissioner of police. And I must commend the commissioner for the calm that she displayed, her demeanor during that questioning. I want to salute her, and I want to assure the nation that they should maintain faith in their commissioner of police. She is a strong woman. Maintain faith in that office holder. Maintain faith also in the director of public prosecutions, who was strong enough, I'll put it in very simple words, to tell the police officers, look, get away from here. Release the commissioner. So one wonders, what was the basis for the arrest? And this is what I keep asking. Why wasn't she questioned without an arrest? So I was on the, what point was I? I'm sorry, I moved off. There are so many things I want to say. Oh yes, I was saying that during the questioning, she was told that the officers had evidence that she and other persons unlawfully procured the firearm ammunition. And the question I asked of the officer, who are the other persons? If you are telling my client that you have evidence that she and other persons did an unlawful act, fairness dictates that you identify the other persons. And the response of that officer was that he would not divulge the names of the other persons. Right? So again, I am very happy that the Director of Public Prosecution was able to see the lack of any evidence. I am very glad and happy that he shows that there is a true separation of powers existing in Trinidad and Tobago. And as I said, I want to know who orchestrated this. Was it designed to humiliate the commissioner? Is there a hidden agenda somewhere there? These are questions which will be answered. But as her attorney, I would advise her that this matter not rest here.
So, she's seeking legal redress in some measure?
We have to sit and consider everything. As I said, she has endured the 2 days of questioning, and I think it's time she goes home and puts her head on her own pillow.
Senior, this time can we say that it's fair to say that the commissioner has been released, no charges have been made?
Of course, no charges. If it were left to the police officers, she may have been charged. Because from the time you tell a person under caution, a person who you have cautioned, you start telling the person, I have evidence you did this, I have evidence. And we all know if you have evidence, you do not even question the person, you charge.
So at this moment, could you, Commissioner, return to her duties, especially with this public? What is the next step?
That will have to be discussed. We have to put pen to paper.
What was it like for your client, if you just a state of mind for the last 2 days? And, I know it must have been very difficult for her seeing this all playing out in the public as well. And you sit on an executive with officers that you thought you could trust.
Well, not only officers you thought you could trust, but officers that you believe had a certain degree of competencies. So as I said, it was traumatic for her, but she remained stoic throughout, and I commend her for that.
Is there anything the Commissioner would like to say in
I
a nutshell with the trust?
have advised her not to speak, and if she speaks now, she will have to get another thing.
Fair enough.
Okay, so can we be excused now? It has been a
Thank you, Senior.
difficult period.